Hi everyone. Well, some of you probably know me from the social networks. Some of you probably know me from my previous video that I posted. It was a Q&A. But yeah, I told you that I'll be filming more videos, and I'm finally doing that. I took a little break from the social media in the past few weeks, so I need some recharge, I guess. And what I wanted to talk with you about today is that my book, which is called His Side of Story to You, is finally out now on all the Amazon sites around the world. You can buy it from anywhere in the world. It's in the Kindle edition. Basically, if you have a Kindle, or you don't even have to have a device, you can read it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, wherever. You just have to have the Kindle application, which is free from Amazon. You can get it, you can download it for free on your Play Store, on your App Store, and then you just you just buy my book from the Amazon all around the world. It's basically on all the sites, Amazon worldwide. Also, I hope you subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it. If not, then don't, I guess. And hope you're following me on Instagram. And yeah, that's about it. I wanted to talk with you more about the book and the reason why I wrote it, because as I said, some of you know me only from the social media, and social media, it is how it is. It can give maybe, I don't know, false impression, I guess, or well, basically, let's be honest. I just want you to know that there's much more about me than just pretty pictures on Instagram. I just want you to know there is more about me than just post photos you see on social media. That's not the reason why I wrote this book. I wrote this book because I've been writing for like whole of my life. But yeah, I wanted you to know that there's much more depth in what I am, in what I truly am. There's much more of me than just post photos, or not just post photos. That I hope you're gonna, I don't know, I hope you guys wanna get to know me better. At least that's my wish. So I hope this way, by reading my book, you can actually get to know me better. I wrote this book, it was written 2014, 15, and yeah, something like that. At that time I was truly in love with one girl, and I was basically writing to her this text that I eventually published on as a weekly column. And since it was a very successful column, then I decided to just combine it into one book. Basically, I don't know how to describe my book. It's always like, it's the hardest for the author to describe its own work. These are the stories of how a guy truly feels about a girl when he's in love. These are the thoughts of how, at least in my opinion, every girl should be treated by their boyfriends, husbands. I don't know. This is what goes through one guy's mind when he's in love. This is such a raw and such a real story. If you read some review on the Amazon, if you see that this is like such an open, I wrote this with such an open heart and such an open mind. I don't hide anything. It's maybe even too honest, too real. I know the people wrote to me they never read something so real like this. These are like pure, real emotions. And I didn't hide anything. I didn't want to hide anything. I just want you to see um, how does a guy really feels when he's in love with a girl. What can you expect? What should you expect? And how to know it's real when a guy truly likes you, when a guy truly loves you, and not to be settling down for anything less than this. For anything less. This is what you need to expect from a guy you're in love with. Or you're in a relationship with, because so many girls and women later told me, I wish I read that before I entered my relationship. I wish I read that sooner. So many women or mothers or are giving this book to their daughters and stuff like that, which I'm really proud of. And yeah, I don't want to be talking that much about it. My sincere wish is that you read the book, and then you can let me know how you like it, or you can leave a review. I'd be really grateful for that. But even more than that, my wish is that these stories, these words, got to your mind, and so that if you ever ask yourself, am I worthy? Am I loved enough? Can I do better? Do I deserve better? I want you to, this book is gonna be a proof to you when you see it on your phone, on your shelves, because I'm working on a paperback edition that is gonna come out really soon. That it's gonna be like a sign to you that you don't have to ask those stuff to yourself, because if you ask, then it just means that the answer is yes. You deserve everything. You can do better than anything you're settling for. You can just be, you can get whatever you want. You deserve whatever you want. You deserve to be loved, to be treated this exact way you want it, the exact way it's like you have imagined. So this is why my book is here, to remind you that yes, to remind you that you are good enough. You are good enough. Trust me. Trust me. Don't ever let anyone tell you different. Don't ever ask yourself. Don't ever think the opposite. If you need any like a whisper, or like the tap on your shoulder that is gonna say to you, you're good enough. You are good enough. You are enough. Let this be this book. This is my wish, and hopefully it will help you. Hopefully it will make you feel loved the way you deserve to be loved. This is the text called To You. The whole book got its name on because of this text. This is the text that actually made a big breakthrough in my column, in my when I was writing this. This is the text that I was really thinking, should I publish it or not, because it showed the complete side of me that no one ever saw. It's really open, it's really real, it's really honest, it's really, yeah. I don't know if, as guys, we never really try to show emotions. I just accept the fact that I'm different, I guess. I'm lots of emotions, I'm lots of all the stuff that I feel, and I'm not trying to hide it in terms I become bigger in someone's eyes, or or to think that I'm not man enough if I don't show my emotions. That I'm not man enough if I show my emotions. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, so I guess I'm different, and I guess it's okay to be different, and I guess it's okay to feel whatever you want to feel, to express your feelings. I guess That's perfectly okay. At least it's for me. I don't ask for anyone permission on that. And I never will. It's called, yeah, and I also feel that I am much more man than any other guys who doesn't show their emotions much more. To you. The middle of the night. I'm getting ready for bed when a message arrives from a girl I really care about. The message says, I'm more often sad than happy. I jump from one relationship to another and each one is disappointing. You told me I always choose the wrong guy and search for love at the wrong places. Well, I haven't stopped thinking about it since, but you never explained what you meant by that. I reach for my laptop. I guess I'll put off sleeping until morning probably. I decide to reply this way to her and to all the girls who have been in similar situations. And I know for sure that many of them have. The thing is that you have to find someone who will truly love you, someone who wouldn't mind waiting for you, someone who wouldn't mind following you and who would try his best to show you. The thing is that you have to find someone who will truly love you, someone who wouldn't mind waiting for you, someone who wouldn't mind following you and who would try his best to show you. Remember this. So many relationships today have fallen into routine and so many relationships are falling apart because the partners don't love each other. They respect each other, but there is no love. Hold on to respect, but search for love. Search for someone who would stand by your side when things go right, but who would also hold your hand when everything is falling to pieces. When you're not looking your best, when you're going through a bad time, when you think you have no strength to go on, there should be someone who will reassure you. Don't think all guys are the same and that everything is just a matter of getting used to the situation and coming to terms with it. You don't have to do any of that. I know that you had some bad experiences. I know that your exes have treated you the way you haven't deserved. I know you have been hurt and I believe you when you say that you've given up hope. However, I also know that sooner or later someone will show up who will convince you otherwise. And at that moment, you will realize why things haven't gone well with the other guys. This someone will show you things you never knew existed. He will teach you something new. He will take you places you've never seen, or places that you have already seen, but now you'll see them through different eyes. One day, someone will come who will give you safety and restore your faith and love, respect and honesty. Someone who will make you forget all doubts and who will make you a better person. I want you to be happy. To find the peace you've sought for so long, I want you to be loved back. So the next time I see your face, there are no more tears in your eyes. Don't go after looks, as looks fade away in the end. Don't go after money, because no money in the world can buy you without making you feel cheap. Don't go after lies, because it's hard to go back once you learn the truth. Go after your heart instead, but don't forget to listen to your mind too. The mind will give you many explanations, but the heart is always there to clarify things that go beyond reason. Go after laughter, because when everything goes away, what you'll need most is someone to laugh with. Someone who will know how to laugh with you and someone who will know how to make you laugh. Go after something that cannot be defined. Call it intuition, call it the X factor, call it whatever you like. One look is all it takes, one little smile, one unspoken word, even silence sometimes, to know that this is what you've been waiting for all along. And this special someone has been waiting for you too. Don't believe in coincidences. I've read somewhere that coincidence is just a God's way of remaining anonymous. And when a coincidence does happen, do your best to use it right. The right person is worth trying. The right person is worth waiting for. Sometimes this means that you may have to watch him dating someone else, but knowing that one day the time will come for the two of you to be together. The right person is worth every minute spent in late night conversations on the phone. Even though you know you only have a few hours to get some sleep before the morning comes, he is worth every fight and every tear. As these are emotions too. Although they may not be the emotions you prefer, don't be afraid of tears. As long as they are here, you know that you feel. It's indifference that you should be afraid of, since indifference means there is nothing left to hold on to. Go after adventure, because boredom is illness. But first of all, search for someone who you can relax with, someone to go crazy with, to laugh about everything, and once for all forget what other people think of you and how you should behave. Finally, nothing in this world matters as long as you have someone whose world revolves around you, someone who is ready to leave his world behind and embrace yours. It is as simple as that. There are so many unimportant things that occupy us in life, so when something simple comes along, we don't have faith in it. We chase complicated things because we think that's the way it should be. But love has no room for unnecessary things. Simple. Simple. And when things go downhill, sooner or later this will happen. I hope you won't give up, because it's easier to live and run away than give it a try. Nowadays people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. And love has no price. You have no price. Easy things are cheap, and cheap is not what you want. So fight for the things you deserve, and you deserve only the best. And when it gets hard, stay, talk for days, nights, swallow your pride, and don't turn your back on him. Although it may seem that everything falls apart so easily these days, you have nothing to be afraid of, because you have laid strong foundations. And don't forget to have faith. Always have faith. Don't ask questions, don't make assumptions, don't throw insults. If you care for him, have faith in him. I want you to laugh next time I see you. I hate seeing you sad. I want you to find someone who will be the reason why you are staying up all night, why you're smiling without reason, someone who will know how to reassure you, someone who will stay even when the sun is setting on you both. Someone who may not promise to give you everything, but who can promise to give his best. His side of the story to you. Available on all the Amazon sites around the world, soon also in paperback. It's my best-selling book, finally translated in English. I hope you guys like it. I hope it opens your eyes in a way that maybe, I don't know, you didn't expect, or maybe you knew all along that you feel that way, but this was kind of a good reminder for that. Or even if it changes you, it's great then. I mean, it's what more could I want? You know, what more could I want if someone finds them in my book, if they find themselves in the words I've written, if it helps them to open their eyes, or their you know, just to make their lives a little better. And as I said, if you need a little whisper on like a tap on your shoulder that you are good enough, that you are enough, that you don't have to do anything, that you know, it's about you. It's always about you. And you are more than good enough, trust me, for everything that you want. And if someone doesn't see that, it's their fault. If someone doesn't see your how worthy you are, this doesn't, like, you know, this doesn't, like, means that you're not worthy. It means that you do not deserve everything, because you do. You certainly do. And I hope you know that by now. I hope you see that by now. And if you don't, I hope my book is gonna reassure you. You are good enough. This is a book written to you. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you want. I like this video, recommend this video, comment down below whatever you want, or what you think about my book, and see you on Instagram and social media. Thank you. I'm going to be recording much more of these videos. Soon we are starting with the coaching too, when we will be able to speak in person about things that, I don't know, matters to you or bothers you, or everything. I'm sorry for my English. Sometimes I don't know, I'm just like missing words, or I can't remember certain words, but it's not my main language, it's not my mother language, so I'm sorry for that. But I think you do get what I mean to say. I think we understand each other very well, especially at things that matters. Thank you.